Hello U.S. history classes, this is Poff here. I want to talk to you guys about distance learning, what the rest of the year is going to look like here in 2020. So let's start off with grading, okay? April 20th, Monday, assignments are going to be counted for your grade, okay? That means that if you have an F in a class, you can start turning in work starting on the 20th and getting that grade back up. That also means that if you have an A in a class and you do not turn in any work, your grade will start to drop. Now there is still some discussion about how far we can drop grades. Some people are suggesting that we only drop one letter grade. Some people are saying we can go as low as an F, but we'll see what happens. I'll let you guys know and keep you up to date with that. Now, grading is starting on the 20th for your class, U.S. History. We are doing Cyber High, unit projects, and a final project. I'll show you what all that stuff looks like here in a second, but these are the three things you need to worry about. Most things are going to be done through Google Classroom, so make sure you know how to log on to your Google Classroom. If you have questions with that, the counselors are here to help. They've said that if you can't figure out how to get into Cyber High, you can't figure out how to get into Google Classroom, you can email them and they'll help you. You can email me, I'll try to help you out as well, but that's what we're doing here. So make sure you have Cyber High and that classroom. Now, Cyber High, if you don't have internet, there are paper alternatives available. Don't do this if you just prefer paper. That's not what it's for. It's for people who don't have access to internet and they need to do those paper copies, okay? So if you do have internet, please do the Cyber High version. Now, how do you log into Cyber High? Here is the link to get into Cyber High. Your username is your last name with a capital letter followed by your student ID. So example, if you're Mr. Fugate, it would be Fugate with a capital F and then his ID number after that. Password is DNHS 2020, very simple to remember. So let's pop over here, I'll show you guys how this works. Log in like that, and you'll see your courses down here. I have all these three courses I have access to. You may just have U.S. History, I'm not sure, but we're going to start with Unit 7, so you just click into Unit 7, you open up your first lesson, you read stuff, you go next, read stuff, and then there is responses that you can do. There's little videos. It's a pretty cool little program here. Let me see if I can get to a video. Well, you get it right. There's timelines and it's interactive. It's neat. So you guys are doing Cyber High here. That is a big part of your grade. Next, we have unit projects, okay? Another big chunk of your grade coming up for the rest of the year. So for each unit, you're going to choose 2 projects. I made a little menu for you guys, so you get to choose a newspaper, a video report, all this stuff. We'll go over what that looks like at a later date, but just know that you're going to have 2 unit projects for each unit. They will be graded on a rubric. Again, we'll go over this in more detail later. One thing I do want to point out is plagiarism. If it is not plagiarized, I will accept it. If it is, it will get a 0, okay? So make sure this online learning isn't an excuse to just copy and paste a bunch of work. I want original, cool assignments from you guys, not just stuff you pulled off of Quizlet or Google, okay? Now, what are the next 8 weeks going to look like? Week 1, we're just getting started, okay? So I'm going to get you guys on Google Classroom, and I'll make that like a mini assignment worth 10 points or whatever. And then I want you to log into Cyber High, and that'll be another 10 points. So the first week is just getting you into the system. And then the next few weeks, we will do a unit every 2 weeks. So we have Unit 7, we're skipping 8, going straight to 9, and then Unit 10 down here, okay? Now, if you look at these 2-week chunks, here's how it's going to work. First week, you are going to finish your Cyber High work for that unit. The next week, you're going to work on your 2 projects and turn them in on Friday. Okay, so first week is Cyber High week or work, and then the second week is your projects, and it'll be the same for the remainder of the weeks. And this last week, week 8, is going to be your final project. And I don't know what we're going to do for that yet, but I kind of want to make it something fun, not super content heavy, because you're going to do a lot of content up here. So if you have any ideas for that, let me know, email me. I'd be interested to hear what you have to say. Now, some final thoughts on keeping up with your work, taking care of yourself, staying in contact. First off, do not procrastinate on these assignments. I have stuff due on Friday for your class. What I don't want you to do is wait until Friday to do a whole week's worth of work, because I'm guessing your other teachers are going to make other stuff due on Friday as well. So make sure you're mapping out how you're going to do all this work, and don't wait till the last minute. Second tip is use a calendar. I got my master's last year in online education through an online school, and the calendar saved my life. Okay, I put warnings that said, like, your assignment's due next week, and I was taking 3 or 4 classes at a time, so I had to keep track of a ton of assignments. And so I highly recommend using a calendar, Google Calendar, Apple Calendar, whatever you have. Third thing is talking about history, okay? When you're doing online learning, it's easy to forget a lot of stuff because you're just reading a bunch of history. But if you talk about it, it makes it more interesting, more engaging. So bug your younger siblings and tell them all about the 60s and the Cultural Revolution, all that stuff. But talk about the content that you're learning. Second thing is take care of yourself, okay? You guys should be exercising and eating well during quarantine, even if it's just walking around the block, taking your dog for a walk, whatever. But get outside and get a little bit of exercise, obviously away from people, but do exercise at least a little. I also highly recommend you have a stable wake-up time, even if it's 1 in the afternoon. That's fine, but wake up at the same time every day. It's going to make you feel a lot better. It'll make you more productive. I highly recommend that. Third, get ready for each day like you are going out, okay? That means showering, brushing your teeth, doing your hair, whatever is your routine. But that is going to make you feel better. When you look in the mirror, you won't see a slob. You'll see a productive citizen. So make sure you're getting ready each day like you're going to go out. And then finally, find a way to socialize with people. If you have Zoom or FaceTime or whatever, call your friends, your family, and just get that social contact, because sitting in front of your computer and watching YouTube videos all day is not healthy for your brain. And then finally, talk to your teachers, okay? We're here to help. We're at home and watching Cyber High, watching our email, and we want to hear from you guys if you're having troubles. Don't just get frustrated and not do anything. That's what we're here to do. So please, please talk to us. We want to help you as much as we can. All right, I hope this helps you guys understand what is expected of you over the next 8 weeks. I'll share this schedule with you guys so you can keep up to date. This may change, this is just kind of my initial idea, so we'll have to see how this stuff works out. But this is the plan for now, and I'll keep updating this schedule as we go. So I hope you guys are staying healthy, staying safe. I hope to hear from you all at some point over the course of the next 8 weeks. See you guys later. Have a great day.